This is a Mobilvetta K Yacht 90. This is a nice big chunk of vehicle, this one. It is almost 7.5 meters long, 7.45 to be precise, and it's powered by a 180 horsepower engine with automatic transmission. Now it's 4,400 kilograms, but it will travel with 4 and sleep 4. So you are getting a pretty substantial vehicle with this one. We've got access here, of course, right next to the driver, which is locked. I'm sure you know what an opening door looks like. And then here we've got gas bottles, 2 of those will live in there. Cassette for the toiletries here, that's where the 240 volt power goes in. But this is pretty impressive. This is a really big garage. It goes right across the back, look at that. It's got lighting in here, as you can see. It's got power in here with these 240 volt sockets. It's got heating in here as well, and in fact this has got the Audi wet radiator heating system rather than forced blown air, which is rather nice. This is a radiator at the back here, and they are secreted around inside the vehicle as well, much like you'd have at home. On the back here then, reversing camera at the top, and this has got the sections here to be able to put a bike rack on the back of it. That's what those are for. It's going to right on round. You see what I mean about it being a big chunky vehicle, don't you? Access to the garage again is there. This one is for a barbecue, so you can run your barbecue off of your gas bottles. And if we come right on up to this end, fuel filler is inside that one. This one here is a storage locker, brilliant for boots and bits and pieces like that you want to keep out of the interior. And there's another one down there. Very helpful sections, and of course all of these lock, as you would hope. Been on the inside of the door, but also here there is a bug screen that slides out. Very helpful if you want to have the door open for ventilation but stop the little blighters coming in. That's where you do it. And if we head on forward, always a very nice interior on these. Italian, I think I'm right in saying, and I'm very stylish with it, with the lighting. Look at the 2-colour lighting around here. And the colour scheme generally is rather smart, isn't it? Let's go right to the front and work our way back. I mentioned it was automatic transmission, and you can see it just here. It's got the Pioneer screen, so that's for your reversing camera and entertainment and all that kind of stuff. These seats, as you would imagine, swivel round. But then these sections here can be removed, and then these sections can go across the back here. You can see the seat belt in the corner there, and that's what gives you the forward-facing seating for 4, because it's the same deal over on this side. There we go. There's a backrest section that goes in there, of course, for those. But the other thing we've got here, and it's not obvious, well, I mentioned first of all the fact the table will unfold, so if you want that big of a dining room you can do. But also there's a bed here, and it's in the ceiling. And to activate that, what we need to do is drop these seats down like this. There we are. And then, this is a manual one, so all you need to do is just pull on it. And down it comes, look at that. Really nice, big, useful bed area. And what's nice about having that there is the fact that you've got really good privacy, because the other bed is right at the very back. So you are at opposite ends of the vehicle, a good, 5 meters away from each other? That's excellent. These are for a ladder to go in, so you can gain access to it nice and easily. That one there is to secure it, so when it goes up, that goes into there. It's like a seatbelt thing, so very, very secure, and that makes absolutely certain it doesn't come down. Obviously it is designed to stay up anyway, but that just makes sure it's 100% certain. And underneath here, that netting you can lift up. It comes up here and it clips on up there, and that means that if you've got youngsters in there, it stops them from falling out of bed. Very helpful. Things that go bump in the night, eh? Let's put that one back up. There we go. And let's put these seats back up as we found them. There we are. That's not difficult, is it? Let's press on back a bit further. Now these windows, of course, all open, but also there's blinds, bug screens and night screens, and that goes like that to get it put down. That foxed me the first time I came across one of those. In fact, there are blinds around all of these. You can see in the corners there's a blind there that comes across this way, And then there's blinds that come down. In fact, it's up there, and that comes down across the windscreen. So you've got total privacy all the way around there. Storage up here and up here, like that. That's the TV area there, I think I'm right in saying that little chap. And if we point the camera down a bit, we'll find the kitchen. There we are. So 3-burner hob, but one of them is electric. If you're plugged in, it means you don't have to use your gas to boil a pan of water or whatever else you want to do with your hob. Sink underneath that one, oven and grill is down there. And then down here, these slide out like this, rather neatly. There we go. Like so. And a bit of storage underneath there as well. And if we carry on around then to the other side, what we've got up here, well, first of all, there's a space for a TV that can go up there, and we've got power for it, both 240 volt and 12 volt, and the aerial sockets are there as well. So TV and satellite. Aerials allow you to plug directly in. Mirror here as you come in. Bit more storage here, and then this is the heating system and the control system, so we can light this fella up. Look how hot it is in here, 35 degrees. There we go, and this gets us into things like battery levels. So you've got starter battery for the engine and the leisure battery. Water tank, grey water tank. They're here, they're on 0 because it's brand spanking new. And then you can get into other switching and all sorts of stuff from here. Like that. That's the heater control right next to it, and we've got the fridge and the freezer underneath. I'm sure you know what that looks like, but for those who don't, there you go, there's a fridge. Brilliant. Another opening skylight, again, blinds that come across it, he says. Reaching for the wrong side, there we are. Nice little lights around the place as well, with the logo on them. That's excellent. And then if we head on back, what we've got back here, because this is such a big vehicle, is a proper island bed in a proper separate bedroom. So there are doors that come across here, he says. If you unclip them, it would definitely help. There we go. So that closes right off properly with a solid door. Gives you proper privacy. And as mentioned, it's at the other end of the vehicle to the other sleeping area. So that's great. But really nice to get right round that. And of course the garage goes underneath there, so you can see that's the garage underneath that bit. So that whole square there is what gives you such a big garage. We've got hanging lockers in here, very helpfully on both sides. Storage across the back here. Reading lights, but they also have USB sockets built into them, so you can charge your phone back there. There's an aircraft going over, you can probably hear it moaning in the background. We're near to Exeter Airport here. And another opening skylight there. That's another hanging locker like the one that we just saw, and in fact there's another TV point here, so 12 volt power and your aerial sockets are there too. That's brilliant, isn't it? They even put drawers under the bed like so, which are a decent size, but it doesn't stop there, because if we lift that one up, we can then lift that one up, and now we've got access to these areas down either side as well. So for extra bedding and that kind of thing, absolutely ideal. Let's put that one back. There we go. Perfect. So the only thing we haven't talked about is the bathroom, and that is in the centre here. So what we've got is a shower on this side. There are doors, of course, that come across here. Lovely lighting in there. Skylight as well. And on the other side, let's come around this way. This one takes us into the toilet and the sink and the mirror, and again bits of storage in places like this, and also down here. There we are. Our light switches are there, and again nice big skylight that opens, blinds that come across, bug screen as well. All very good. But what's clever about this area is the fact that this door here fits perfectly into there, like that. And that makes that like an ensuite to this bedroom. And of course you can also, as we saw, slide that one across. You've got complete privacy. So there's a lot of different ways you can use that area. just as a toilet on its own, close that across and make that a separate bathroom. Have it en suite to the main bedroom at the back, or close that off and have it accessible from here. Very clever. That one there is yet more storage. There we are. Fabulous. That's a nice bit of kit, isn't it? Brilliant. I'm going to take a seat up here. I'm going to say massive thanks to Marquis Motorhomes for organising that tour. Massive thanks to you guys for watching it, of course. Let me know what you think of that one in the comments. And we'll catch you on one of these very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.